my Gemini friends. Welcome to your monthly reading for the month of August. As we begin this reading, sorry if that's loud, I'm blindly picking some charms. Now I keep getting this, and I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. If you know what that is, perhaps leave me a message. We have a Dalmatian. And go get him, Tiger. I'm going to put this way. Go get him, Tiger. Blessed. Blessed. Imagine. 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 Inspire. Family. A dog bone. And a dragon. That's the first time that charm has come out for anyone. Okay, Gemini, those charms something might resonate with you relating to the month of August, or it might tie into the reading somehow. It might give you a clue to what area of your life this reading is for. It is a general reading, so it is going to resonate differently for everyone, really. So please, just when you get the information, keep it if it fits. Don't try to make it fit. You'll know what area of your life and what messages are for you. Going to get some tea leaf cards for you, and they'll do the same actually as the crystals. Or not the crystals, my goodness. What are they? Charms. Yeah. As the charms. Maybe you're wearing crystals. Maybe you should be wearing crystals. Okay. So I'm going to move the charms a little bit, so we have some room for our tea leaf cards. Let's get a look at those. Okay. Astral house, marriage. Is there marriage on the horizon? July, maybe you're going to a wedding in July. I'm recording this in July, but it's for August. Or maybe you went to a wedding in July. Mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Is that you, Gemini, or someone around you? Money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. So there's money coming through for you with the boat. In need of help, assistance, and guidance. Again, that could be you or someone around you. And new job, career. So Gemini, these are some of the areas where this reading might be relevant for you. Keep it if it resonates. Leave it behind if it doesn't. Let's get some messages from tarot for you, Gemini, for this month. I feel drawn to actually do a big shuffle here. Some air between the cards. Okay. Let's get a message, please, for Gemini for August. I feel like you might be the mule. You might be stubborn in some area of your life right now, Gemini. Okay, the Strength came out. The Page of Cups and the Strength card. Someone wants you to know that you have the strength to get through whatever this situation is for you. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. Perhaps it's a conflict of some sort. The Knight of Swords is a quick moving fella. He can be really supportive, but he can also be quite cunning, right? Sometimes speaks before he thinks, right? If this is an energy around you, you're being asked to meet it with love. And if this Knight of Swords is causing some kind of energy around you, stress, worry, perhaps even angering you in some way, you have the strength to meet this situation or this person with love. Whatever this is for you. See, like this could be a job that's really making you unhappy right now. Knight of Wands. Yeah, the Knight of Wands is quick as well as the Knight of Swords, but she's very positive. She's very upbeat. She is very passionate in moving forward in something. The Knight of Swords can be very cunning. The Knight of Wands is very passionate, compassionate, really driven. So we have what is this? Chariot. I might need some clarity cards. And yours is the first reading that I might... Do I need clarity from another... Let's see. Okay. You're moving on from something and you're taking the high road. You have options in this situation, Gemini. I believe you've been a victim of maybe someone's ill intent, right? Or you have been the scapegoat in some situation, but you're moving forward and rising above it. You're bossing up, as it were. You're glowing up. You're moving on. Your badass is showing. But it's showing up with love for you, with love for the situation. It didn't work out, perhaps, but yeah, you're moving on. With love and passion and compassion for yourself. Spirit, could I get clarity or guidance? Another message, perhaps, for Gemini. What do we have here? Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. No, 10 of Cups. Why did I say 10 of Pentacles? 10 of Pentacles would be just the abundance card, right? The 10 of Pentacles actually would be that boat card if it was receiving money through perhaps like an inheritance. The 10 of Cups is the card of fulfillment, of moving towards something, Gemini, that really fills your heart, that makes you feel complete, that makes you feel established, that brings you joy. This could be a situation within family where there's someone who is being kind of shady, and what you want to do is challenge them or meet them head on or what have you. But instead, Spirit's giving you the guidance to move forward, move past it, and really focus on you, and not this other person or this low energy situation. You don't want to be part of that. You're going to move along your merry way and let whomever or whatever this is stay in the past. You know, they can continue to have their whatever it is they're having. You're pulling on your bootstraps and you're hightailing it out of there towards your bliss, towards your happiness. If this is a job, you're moving towards your dream job. You are blessed. You are blessed twice up there. So if you can imagine it for yourself, you can create it for yourself. Move out of any negative or cunning energy. Another message for Gemini for August, please. Oh, okay. And the whole whack of cards came out at once. But they're meant to. We have the Empress card, Major Arcana. We have the Five of Swords. Yeah. The Hanged Man and the Tower. Okay. Okay. The Empress card is the mother energy. This may be a situation that relates to your mother, to you. If you are a parent, the Empress is a card of nurturing, of that maternal strength and knowing. That Five of Swords energy, that's that conflict that was up here. I think this is just maybe a confirmation of, see, this is what's going to happen. This is what you're going to, what energy you might encounter now in whatever area throughout the month of August. This is breaking it down a little bit, okay? The Five of Swords is choosing not to fight, choosing, you know, despite knowing that you are in the right, that mental gymnastics maybe that you've been doing with someone else to try to get your point across or to try to make your point known is not serving its purpose, and you're seeing that there is strength in moving on, moving away from it, not allowing it to trouble you anymore. You're not playing the game. You're not going to engage. So yeah, the Tower card is about transformation. You know, a change. It's time for a change. It doesn't mean the world is crumbling, but it does mean that something did not have a solid foundation, and it's time for it to crumble, to reinvent itself. And you're being asked to pause and let that happen and know that it's meant to be. Now, this could be, for example, if this was a loved one and maybe you've been trying to give them advice and they're just not taking that advice. It's time to take your swords and go home. Just walk away from that. You've made your point clear. Now it's a time to pause and reflect and get yourself away from this crumbling tower. So if this is a workplace or a project you were on and you really gave it your all, right? You put your heart and soul into it. But it's been a battle. And now you want something else for your life. You want something else for you. Don't feel compelled to throw yourself into the crumbling tower to save it. Maybe it's meant to crumble. Any further messages for Gemini for the month of August? There's so many different ways this could resonate. If you've received the message and it resonates in a different way, please let me know. The Death card has come forward. There has to be a complete change. So another tower is not going to be built. This transformation has come down and something else is going to replace it. So if this is an unhealthy, toxic workplace, it really, despite, you know, a reorganization or new training or, you know, replacing employers, what have you, that's fine, but it's not for you. You need a complete change. Something needs to be completely different. And that could mean moving forward, looking after yourself, having this glow up and moving towards what's really right for you. And it is not this, despite all the effort and so that could be a relationship. Like I said, it could be a job, it could be a project, it could be torment in your own mind. Are you struggling to move yourself forward? It's time. I feel like that Death and Rebirth card just, wow, okay. Yeah, Justice. This is meant to be, okay? We get the Three of Pentacles underneath. Yeah, people see what has happened. You know, people know the Justice card can be about a legal setting or a legal case or a civil case of some kind. It could be about an injustice that you suffered, and justice will now be, you will now see justice. Let me know what this is for you, Gemini. August looks like a big month for you. I send you love and support. Let's get an angel card for you, Gemini, for the month of August. Can we get an angel card for Gemini? Ask and receive. Ask and receive. If you find yourself in a situation where you feel like you need some help, you can ask for someone to lend a hand. Being vulnerable is a strength, remember? Okay, ask and receive. I'm going to read this from the book. Ask and you shall receive. Your angel guide wants you to know that help is available. You are being encouraged to shift your perception and recognize that even in the most difficult of circumstances, a miracle is possible. Whatever miracle you need, it is available to you now. Your angel guide is encouraging you to recognize that you may have been blocking support by saying no to the things you wanted to say yes to, and asking you to change that now. When you begin to say yes to the experiences that light up your life, like the Knight of Wands, you usher increased levels of support into your life. When you are open to seeing and doing things differently, like the Hanged Man, a change in perspective. You will experience the answers and miracles you need. Welcome in any support as it makes itself available in your life. Absolutely. Let's get a Divine Animal Oracle. We did have a Dalmatian and the bone, so perhaps this is a passed on fur baby that wants you to know they're with you and supporting you. This could be a message from your spirit or animal. I'm going to read this from the book as well because I don't have them all memorized. And Spirit, I'm asking for a Divine Animal Oracle for Gemini for the month of August. You make a card known. Okay, that one just flew over. The beaver, work. So is this a work situation? 27. 27 may be a relevant number for you. Also number 9. Let's see what Beaver has to say to my Gemini friends. To love your work is a gift. Find a balance between work and rest. It is worth aligning your work with your purpose if you can. Being positively, mindfully engaged in your work, no matter what it might be, is healthy. Someone may be attempting to micromanage you and your job, and this is not an optimum way to work. Perhaps it is time to be your own boss. Well, that would be a huge transformation. That would be a huge rebirth, right? I love this opportunity for you, Gemini. Before we go, we're going to get a spirit number. Let's see. Angel number. Okay, they just flew across the table. So those are the ones. You may see these numbers anywhere. And when you do, you're being asked to remember the message on the card as well as the message in this reading. So, willpower, 1818. Wow, significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. That is absolutely beautiful. And we have 3333, social skills. The problems you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life since your luck may be about to change. It is time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. So have hope, be optimistic. This is about liberation, success, prosperity, excitement, and enthusiasm. Your willpower, the keywords to remember are achievements, success, striving forward, prosperity, go-getters, courage, and luck. So Gemini, this has been your August reading. I enjoyed it so much. I hope you did as well. And if you did or it resonated, please give me a thumbs up. Also, if you know a Gemini and you think this reading could be helpful in some way to them, please forward it on. Again, thank you so much for being here, Gemini. My pleasure. I hope to see you again. Bye-bye.